continue with this video, I want to make a clarification, or let's say make an emphasis about this masterclass. Please, there is no fixed price for it. You get There's no fixed price for it, but I promise you, it's not going to be free. It's going to be paid. You just have to give out a commitment token. Just kind of a commitment. It can be any amount. Depends on how we set a deal. Just come to my DM, just so that we'll analyze things and see how we'll set for, because I want everybody to join. I don't know your own financial state at this moment, but this is for everybody. So just come and be playing with me. Tell me how much you can offer and all that, and we'll set a deal, and then you just get added up to the group. Let's do it very snappy, in a professional way, as businessmen or women. So that it's nothing like how much. I don't want to fear how much. So this is what I can offer for this course. Can you please assist? Okay. Oh yeah, now this let's just act professional. There's nothing like price. I'm not selling any good. I'm just rendering a service, helping you guys so that we can achieve something at the end of the day. Okay, so enough of all the big grammar. Let's get into our main task for the day. Good evening once again. So today I won't talk much. We'll go straight into action. So this is what we are going to do today. We are just going to create a very simple 3D text and a kind of simple logo on a 3D wall. The objective or aim for the design today is just kind of create a 3D blending. So we'll just go straight into it. I won't give a 3D effect to either the text or the logo, but we're going to kind of make a manipulation so that you learn how to blend in a 3D on a 3D plain sheet. So let's get started. I'm going to restart it fresh. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll bring the background. So go to background, go to from gallery, and this is the background here. Just click on OK. So the next thing is to create the logo. So the first thing, you're going to use shapes. Then you go to the drop down in the shape. This is the shape we are going to be using. So when you take the shape, next thing you're going to do is use this alignment and kind of align it to give us a very perfect square. Keep reducing, make sure it gives you a square, perfect square, so that at least we can blend it to give us what we want. Just kind of blend it. So that's it. So after this, the next thing we're going to do is we copy it, change its color to black, okay, then leave this one as white, then you reduce its size to 40 or kind of 35. Then use a relative position to set this to center top and center bottom. Do the same to this, set it to center top and center bottom. So after that, you click on this icon for layer, you go to layer, then you use this selection, select both layers, then you use this and merge them. Remember, I've explained the uses of all these tools in our first and second video, so if you've not watched that video, make sure you go back and watch it. I won't be repeating what I've taught. I'll just be using them since I've already explained their functions earlier. So the next thing I'm going to use here is color eraser. It's here, over here. Click on color eraser, then you enable it. It's going to wipe out the white color. After doing that, go to shapes again, kind of reduce it width to something like this. You click on good, then you slant it to cut out a portion from a already made kind of cropped squared. So just place it. Let me lock this up to stop moving. So you click on this, you place it somewhere like this. Let's see the rotation angle. So it's at angle 60 degrees. Okay, then you copy it again, slant it this way to almost the same angle. Sorry. One thing with logo design is it takes much time than flyer design, but the other advantage is you don't have to crack your brain. It's just something practical. But for a flyer design, you have to use your brain. That's just the difference between the two. But this one takes will take much of your time. So the next thing is to copy it again and keep this one straight. Make it straight. Let me just use rotation. Set it to 45 or 0 degrees. Anyhow, let it be straight. Take it up. Okay. Set it up that way as well. Oh, the next thing is match them all. Then you match them all together. After merging them, use your color eraser again and erase the white colors to get something like this. So after doing that, you go to your shapes again, get the color. I just want to kind of be creative and create something nice. You get. So we'll do the same thing we did with down earlier, just to get a perfect square. Just to get a perfect square. Okay, very good. So then we'll reduce the size. But it's kind of not the same with this. Okay, let's bring this here and compare, because we want it to be of the same replica. Okay, just something like this. Keep adjusting, make sure it's of the same cut out you get. So I think we're almost there. Okay, so this is it. So after getting that, next thing you're going to do is to copy it also. When you copy it, then you reduce the size. Since it's 29, reduce it to 24. Make this one black. Then set it using your relative position to center top and center bottom. Do the same to this, set it as center top, center bottom. After that, match the two together. After merging them, use your color eraser. Use your color eraser to erase the white color. Okay. Then you set them all using your relative position to center top, center bottom. Set these two to center top, center bottom. Okay, just something like this. So the next thing is get letter S. Go to letter S. After that, bring this. Okay, so make sure it's use the font I used was Bloggers Sans Vault. You get. Blogger Sans Bold. That's the font I use for the S. So reduce the size to kind of 250, and kind of send it to center using your relative position, center top and center bottom. Okay, so let's make it black too. Let's make it black too. Ooh, yeah. So next thing is just type. That's the name we are just using. Just for reference purpose, I used Smart Man. If you like, you can say Smart Woman, but I'm going to use Smart Man. Okay. So then you increase the size, change the font to Sans Blogger Sans Bold. Remember, throughout this free class, we'll be using Blogger Sans Bold because I don't want confusion. Get Blogger Sans Bold, that's the one you're going to pick. So after that, increase the size to something like this. Okay, perfect. Also, just make it color black too, so that it can be uniform. So after doing that, match this one, this shape and this S. Just leave this right up. Match these three. When you match it, instead of giving it a color, we are going to give it a texture. Click on a texture. Remember, I said colors are used in place of textures to give you kind of feeling to your design instead of a color. So this is the texture we're going to use today. I'm going to share the file with you. Click on OK, then go to the texture, enable this main ratio and increase the scale to its maximum. Then click on OK. So do the same with this Smart Man. Go to font editing, that's the one with this A. Then go to texture, image, then use the same texture. I will share the texture with you. Go and enable its maintain ratio and then increase its scale to maximum. So that is it. So the next thing we're going to do is just to make sure it blends with the 3D background. So since this is a shape, go to your shape editing, then go to 3D rotate. See, just keep tuning it to go with the alignment of the wall. Let's keep tuning it. And rotate it to make sure it just blends with the background. Just make sure it blends with the background. I think it's okay at 40. Just kind of turn the rotation. Okay. So we'll do the same to the font also. You go to this A, that's text editing. You go to 3D rotate. You're going to do the same to it, to kind of blend it to fit in with the background. Okay. So that is just it. Just make sure it blends with the background to give you something good like this. Then you save your work, save it, and make sure the dimension is ultra. Save it, and then it will be saved to your work. So that is it. So please try and kind of replicate it. Today's task is just to learn how to rotate images and fonts in 3 dimensions. In our next video, if I'm opportune to, I will show you how to create 3-dimensional shapes. This one is just to create to blend shapes and fonts in 3 dimension, in a 3-dimensional perspective. So kudos to you guys. Try and replicate, please, and drop for review. Thanks.